Hello, it's Chris.
Hey everybody, what's up? And welcome to this week's episode of Chris vs. the People. I'm Chris Clemens and you are the people. Happy 2026. I cannot believe it's already 2026. I'll talk about that in a little, but I want to first tease y'all and say that we have, I think, a really chaotically fun episode today. Although I feel like every time I say that, we all hear trauma. So maybe we'll just put that on the back burner. But we've got some wild stories from some of our Chris vs. the People listeners that we're going to be diving into. We're hearing about an 18th birthday bash that makes Project X look tame. I mean, we even got some January 6th lore in here. And then we're also talking to someone who just has a story of good old-fashioned incest. So really buckle up and get ready for this one. Also, happy 2026. This new year, let me just tell you, it's January 2nd, the day I'm recording this, and this year is already having its way with me. I am I don't know why I never get sick. I have been under the weather again. Today's the first day that I feel like I've been able to sit upright, which is cool. And then on top of that, I had the miraculous idea of let's do dry January, not only for alcohol, but let's also take a tolerance break for the first time in maybe a decade. So yeah, I didn't really sleep last night. I have really just felt like shit. So, I mean, I guess the plus side is this year really can only go up. But I am excited for this year in terms of Chris vs. the People. I am in the middle of securing a studio in New York City so we can get guests on here and hear stories from some of your favorite faces that feel just like a typical Chris vs. the People story. So I'm very excited about that. Stay tuned. And I guess this is a good time to plug. Make sure you subscribe to Chris vs. the People wherever you get your podcasts. We have video episodes up on youtube.com/@ChrisVSThePeople. We just hit 24,000 subscribers. It's really so special and humbling to be building another fucking YouTube channel. And also, I officially hit 13 years of doing this shit on the internet. I mean, not Chris vs. the People, but YouTube. Whoa, that was a heavy number. The YouTube app was 13-year anniversary. And I was like, shut your mouth. Thank you. But no, I'm excited for this year. Make sure you stick around and subscribe. One of my favorite things about the video episodes, actually, I've noticed is people are like, Chris, you are glowing lately. You are killing. No, babe, it's called skincare. I am still depressed as hell. Antidepressants are being popped like fucking candy in a 4th grade classroom the day of Halloween. I mean, it's just skincare, babe. And maybe a little genetic sweating. But trust me, I love the impression that y'all are getting that I'm glowing. I'll take it, but it's certainly not the case. As always, we're going to be doing the Chris vs. the People after show on Patreon, patreon.com/Chris Clemens. All of the links for this are down below. And if you want to be on a future episode of Chris vs. the People, the form to fill out is down below in the description of every episode. And who knows, you might just be one of the crazy callers I talk to. And speaking of crazy callers, we have our very first call of the year.
Hello.
Hi, Jazz. Welcome to Chris vs. the People. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. So what story do you have for us?
Yeah, I have, so my 18th birthday party ended in a shootout.
Right. Okay. Let me guess. Does this story take place in America?
Yes.
Wait, you said that way too casually. How long ago was this? Because it seems like you've come to terms with it.
So this was 4 years ago. I'm 22 now.
Okay, thank you for doing that math because I certainly do not have the brain functioning for that. So wait, what happened? What was the initial theme for the birthday bash? I guess I don't understand how this turns to that. So take it away, babe.
My 18th birthday was coming up and, I didn't want to just have a regular old party. So I was planning on having a hotel party.
Oh.
And I booked a hotel, and so I got caught at the hotel trying to have a party, and they kicked me out.
Okay, so, but how did they catch you having a party? Just a noise complaint?
Yeah, so they just seen the traffic of people coming in, and they're like, what the hell? They caught on.
How many people did you invite?
It was one of those parties where during this time, house parties and hotel parties were really big. So people would just send out Like you would get random addresses every weekend and you would just pull up. You would not even know whose party it was. You would just go. So that was kind of like the culture around that time.
Where is this taking place, babe? Because I can't imagine. I don't think I knew how to book a hotel room at age 17, almost 18. What do you fucking mean that you just had like Dora the Explorer dropping off envelopes of addresses? Being like, pull up. You don't know me, but come through.
Chris, that's literally how it was. Like every weekend, there was just house parties, hotel parties, just crazy. And I live in Salt Lake City, so there is a scene, like a big party scene.
Of course, it's Salt Lake City. I was going to guess either Florida or Texas, but Salt Lake City, I guess, has really jumped to being the third guess.
Yeah, so the hotel kind of just caught on, and so my uncle at the time owned his own boxing gym, and it was on State Street.
Oh, okay.
So the most monitored street. Like,
okay.
You know.
No, I don't. I've literally never been to Salt Lake City except for a layover. So I guess it's good to know that State Street's where it's at.
Yeah, State Street is like where everything is at. It goes up to the Capitol. Everything is right there. You know, you would think it's kind of active with police, but.
Okay.
So anywho, I get kicked out of the hotel, and last minute I was like, because my uncle, I would open and close the gym. I boxed at the gym, and I basically kind of worked for him since I was family. So I had access to the gym 24/7. So me being me, I was like, fuck it, we're just gonna move it to the gym.
Did you ask your uncle?
No.
Girl, you stressed me the fuck out. What the hell? You're like, well, we're family, so you can't fire me, bitch.
I was a badass kid, like bad as hell. And so the manager, I was really close with him. And I hit him up and I was like, hey, do you think my uncle would mind? Like, I need to move the party because they found out at the hotel, yada, yada. He's like, yeah, that's cool, as long as people are respectful, and I'll be here to kind of help just in case anything. And I was like, okay, yeah, that works. So it all worked out. So I started sending people to the gym, and it was all good. People showed up, and like random people started showing up.
I have a quick question while people are showing up. How many people typically end up at these sort of parties?
The houses would get full. Like it's getting full.
Well, I don't know how big the houses are, babe. Once again, never been to Salt Lake City.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Is it like 200 people, 500 people? Like
50 and up, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So the gym's filling up with 50 plus people.
Yeah, I want to say probably like around, like 50. And people are coming in, and there's kind of like a gang culture out here too.
In Salt Lake City?
Yes.
Wait, there is gang activity in Salt Lake City. I thought soaking was going to be Salt Lake City's juiciest little hot topic. What?
Yeah, no, you would think, I know a lot of people associate, especially Salt Lake City, like mostly Mormons here. Like it's really diverse.
Are the gang members Mormon? Like that's like 20% a joke, 80% genuine.
No.
Oh my God.
I don't think I've ever met a Mormon gangbanger. That'd be funny as hell.
Wait, a Mormon gangbanger? Wait, what? I think we're getting off track. Although I'm just now remembering that Jen Shaw lives in Salt Lake City, so I guess gang activity sort of feels like believable. All right, so
yeah.
We have the light casual topic of gang activity.
It's not uncommon. And it got to the point of where random people were coming to my party.
Well, yes, you sent out a fucking giant mass, like, Amber Alert.
To be fair, I did tell people, like, please don't send it out unless you tell me. Because I wasn't trying to get it too crazy at the gym.
Got it.
Yeah, at the gym, I was trying to at least control it just a little bit, but then people were sending it out and not telling me.
Good.
I had a group of friends who pulled up, and I knew they pulled up with, I knew two of them, and the rest of their little friends I didn't really know. So I kept having to separate people because keep in mind we were in a gym and it had a ring, a boxing ring, and I think it was just like boosting these guys' egos in a way because they would get in it and like start like shadow boxing, and it was just, I don't know what it did, but I kept having to separate guys and tell them, because they were like banging on each other, like, oh, where are you from? What do you claim? What hood do you claim? And I kept having to separate guys and tell them, please don't do that here.
This sounds very homoerotic. I am going to jump in and say that.
Yeah, so I had to de-escalate a couple times. And the third time around, I got fed up. And I was like, all right, it's a wrap. Everyone get the fuck out. And even we'll call him John. John was the manager that I was close with, and he basically gave me permission to come. And even I looked at him, and he was like, all right, like, it's late. It was probably like 3 a.m. And at that point, I was like, all right, everyone get the fuck out. No one's being respectful. Everyone out. And as I'm kicking everyone out, I'm pushing out my friends, the two that I know. The rest of their people, I didn't know. And I mean, everyone's under the influence. We're all underage. Like, we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. We swore we were grown.
No, I fully figured that was what was happening. I certainly didn't think you guys were there to like do Bible study.
Ring around the rosy.
Yeah, like I know what the party is. I know what's happening at the party. So what happens as everyone's leaving? How does this end in a fucking shootout?
Yeah. So I'm telling my two friends to leave, and their friends are behind them, and I'm pushing them out. And my homie at the time, he's like, Jazz, just wait. And I'm like, no, everyone get the fuck out. No one's being respectful. The party's over. And as I'm trying to de-escalate, I get them out of the gym, and they're on the sidewalk on State Street, and I'm in front of the door outside, standing in the door frame, and everyone's yapping, no one's listening, and I'm just telling them just leave. But I guess he was trying to tell me, let us stay so I can order an Uber. But at that point, I was like, no, everyone needs to leave. And so the manager, he comes out and he's like, hey, do you need help? Because all he's seen was me having a struggle to get these people to leave.
Yeah.
And I turn around and I'm like, please just go back inside. Because I could already tell that the guys in front of me, they got threatened by him coming out to help me. So they reacted in a way where they're like, who the fuck are you? They started talking to him like that.
I'm the owner of this house. Who the fuck are you?
Literally. And so I turn around. I'm trying to like control, just trying to de-escalate everything and get everyone gone. And I turn around and I'm like, whoa, like, watch who you're talking to. He works here. He works for my family. You need to calm the fuck down. And I turn around to him. I'm like, please just go inside. I'll handle this. Since I'm a female, like, let me just talk to them. He's like, okay, I just wanted to see if you needed help. That's all. And as I'm turning back to face them, and he's turning inside to go back in the gym, shots go off. And it missed me. I don't know how it missed me when I was standing in front of the manager. It missed me and it hit him. And I have no idea how it missed me.
So the two guys in front of you, like the friends that your friends brought, shot the manager?
Yes. They just started shooting. I don't know who they meant to shoot because I was standing in front of him. And because of the timing of where we were turning, it missed me and it hit him.
That is fucking crazy to be at someone's birthday and pull out a gun to shoot someone when they're like, hi, the party's actually over.
Yeah.
Is the manager okay?
Yeah, so he's all good. He's all good. He's alive.
Okay.
So come to find out, those people they're people that they brought, my friends were telling me that they looked yacked out.
Okay, I'm 32. What does yacked out mean?
I hope I can say this on the show, but they were coked out.
Oh my God. Okay, they had hit the slopes. Got it. yacked out. Jesus Christ. I'm like, what is that? Like knowing Salt Lake City, I'm like, they took yak blood and rubbed it in their butthole. Like, I mean, I've heard so much on this show that nothing would surprise me anymore. For those of you a part of the Chris vs. the People after show and who heard about gerbling, I think y'all understand my point of view on that. Okay, so these people hit the slopes. They shot your manager. He's fine. Were the cops involved?
Yeah. So from there, I blacked out. I don't know who came and grabbed me. Someone came and grabbed me from the front, and we took cover. And from there, they were shooting at the gym, like on some trigger happy shit.
Oh my God. They were just uncontrollably just pulling the trigger.
Yes.
That is so fucking scary.
Yes, it was like, it's still, I still need to go to therapy for this, but.
Well, yes.
So they're shooting in, and I don't know how I took cover, but somebody grabbed me and we're taking cover. I'm screaming bloody murder because I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm just hearing glass break. The whole window came down, and it was a big ass window, huge. It covers like the whole side of the building. So that was coming down. There was someone inside that had a gun. He asked the manager, "Hey, can I shoot back?" He asked him if he could shoot back. And then I think because there was so much adrenaline, he was like, "What the fuck are you doing? They're shooting at us. Shoot back." So then there was shots from inside and outside.
What in the fucking Hamilton is happening? I mean, this is like an American classic, it feels. Like, why is this a Western movie all of a sudden? What the fuck? Did anyone die?
No, thank God. Because it was awful.
Wow. No, it does not sound like a good time. How pissed was your uncle?
He actually wasn't pissed.
Wow, I need his dealer's number stat.
For real.
Holy shit, what? Someone like leaves crumbs on my counter and I'm like, who the fuck did this? You're telling me his whole gym got shot up 5 different ways in 5 different fonts? And he's like, okay, no biggie. Clean it up.
For real. No, for real. But no, he's like, that's my twin. He looks out for me. But for context, he was upset that happened, but he didn't want me to feel like it was my fault because it was out of my control. In a way, I was like, it is my fault.
I don't necessarily agree with that. Like, yeah, you brought the party to the gym. You did ask the manager, but like, you weren't like, hey, everybody, bring your favorite gun with you. Like, it wasn't even like it was cowboy themed. Like,
yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. So from there, once the shots went off, like there was no more fire. I came out of the room and I was like, what the fuck? And the manager was like, I got shot. And I started screaming because I was like, is he going to die? I started screaming and he was like, shut the fuck up. And I was like, okay, maybe it's time I stop screaming and try to get a grip on what's going on.
The fact that you're telling this story 75% giggling the entire time is like actually insane. You're like, I was screaming and he said, shut up. And I said, okay. Like, girl, oh my God. We are all so mentally ill.
You just gotta laugh it off, you know?
No, I mean, I guess. I've never been in this kind of a situation, knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. Yeah. And so my friend came back and he was like, Jazz, I'm so sorry. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? Leave. I was like, look what you did. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. Like, leave. He's like, no, I didn't mean for that to happen. I just want to know, are we cool? This man came back
to get a temperature feel. He's like, so you mad? Are we good? Do we still have plans for lunch tomorrow?
Are we still yeah. He's like, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to put you in that situation.
That's where if I were you, I would have been like, bitch, get out before I pull out my Glock.
For real.
Wow. What an 18th birthday that was, Jazz. Jesus Christ.
Yes, it was wild. It was wild.
I hope for your 19th birthday you did something more low-key, like a girls' night in or something.
Yes.
Wow.
It was definitely different. A lot more different.
Wow. Thank you, question mark, for sharing this. I'm trying to think of what I even did for my 18th birthday. I think I might have just like literally gone to like Applebee's or something. But I mean, yours is a close second. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing, Jazz.
You're welcome.
I hope you have a good rest of your day. And if you haven't, girl, see a therapist maybe.
Oh, yes, I will. I appreciate it.
You're like, shut up, bitch.
Never that. I love you, Chris. I appreciate you. All the dope content you put out. You're such a cool person. I appreciate you.
Oh, I appreciate that. That's very kind. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. You too. Take care.
You too. Bye. Y'all, what the fuck? Like, I'm trying to think, like, the craziest thing I did in high school, I think was just like good old fashioned underage drinking. Like, I only saw a gun for the first time when I was like 26, 27, 28 maybe. Like I that sounds like a birthday party from hell. That call really makes me just think about how truly special it is to live in America. It's literally, we've already had in 2026 more shootings than days. So another one, guys, just another fucking year of this. However, I could spiral down that hole, but we're not going to because we have our next call. Now, before we carry on with the rest of today's episode, I'd like to say the following message is sponsored by Rocket Money. I don't know if I'm alone in this feeling, but I feel like everything is a subscription now, and I have lost complete track of what subscriptions are active and I'm still paying for and do not use. And this is where Rocket Money really comes in handy. For those of you who don't know, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Amongst all their features, I really love using Rocket Money for canceling unwanted subscriptions, and having the ability to cancel them within the app with just a few taps is not only saving me money, but it's also saving me time, both of which I appreciate. Now, another amazing thing about Rocket Money is I feel like they give their users a clear view of their financial picture. I'm not somebody who excels great at reading charts or math and things like that. And the Rocket Money app consolidates your checking, your savings, your loans, and your investments all into a single dashboard that makes it actually digestible if you aren't a finance bro. So if Rocket Money sounds like something you need in your life, let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/Clemens. That's rocketmoney.com/Clemens. rocketmoney.com/Clemens. All right, let's get back to the episode.
Hello?
Hi, Nora. How are you?
Chris. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So what wild story do you have for us?
My 15th birthday was ruined by the January 6th insurrection. There's no simple way to say that. Like,
no,
every time say it gets worse.
I really just like applaud the directness of that. Like, my 15th birthday was ruined by the January 6th insurrection. Okay. So how was it ruined? Was your birthday at the Capitol?
Oh, no. So, backstory. I live, like, right outside of D.C. So, like, I wasn't, like, in D.C., like, at the Capitol. But I know people who were coming to my party from D.C.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, I was so obsessed with having the most perfect birthday party at 15 because, you think everything's about you, basically. My mom had people take COVID tests. It was a whole thing. So we're at the party. Everything's, like, chill. It was like a home party. And my friends are texting me, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. The ones who live in D.C., we're going to be late. We can't make it. There's, like, crazy traffic." And I'm like, okay.
And, like, nobody knew at this point what was happening. They just, like, were like, oh, shit, the GPS is...
Yeah, no, none of us knew.
Okay.
This is, like, I think at, like, 2. It's like, I think the insurrection started at, like, noon or, like, 1. Like, none of us at the party knew, but clearly the whole world fucking knew.
Well, also, like, you're 15. It's not like you guys are, like, strapped up to, like, CNN or anything.
Oh, no. Like, we were not. That was not the vibe. And I was running a tight ship. I was running a tight ship.
Tell me you are type A without telling me you are type A. Holy shit.
And I still am. And I was 15. I was like, this is how it's going to go.
What was like the theme for the birthday? Like, what was the vision for the party?
It was like, like the zebra and the neon pinks, that kind of vibe.
The classic. Love it.
I know. I was a girl. I knew it was up. But basically, my mom, she's like, your Uncle K, that's what I'm going to call him in the story. He's not here. He's going to be late. I keep calling him. It's going to voicemail. And I'm like, I don't care. This is like the weird uncle that you don't really like fuck with.
Totally. You're like, tell him to actually take his time even more.
I'm like, leave my birthday gift at the door tomorrow. I don't care. Bye. That's who I was, and I'm going to be unapologetic.
No, that's so real. At 15, it's like, I'm having a party. This is a fucking fundraiser, y'all. Like, leave the gift at the door. Make sure you hand the envelope to me or the bookkeeper. Like, I get it.
So, it's birthday time. The cake's in front of us. Candle lit. We're singing happy birthday, yada, yada, yada.
How many people are there at the point of cake?
20-something?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Was that like half of the people that you invited? Like,
Yeah. A lot of them's going to come. And I'm like, everyone hates me and wants me to die, is what I'm gathering. Here.
Okay.
My dad makes his face, and I'm like, okay, what could be worse? And then he runs, and he turns on television, goes to Channel 4, NBC, whatever the fuck. And it's like, the Capitol insurrection. The Trumpies are attacking the Capitol. The mood is dead. Everyone is turning their heads. Mind you, I'm standing there, crown on my head, cake in front of me. I'm like, this is the worst thing that could happen to me. This is like my worst nightmare, transformed.
The Capitol building be like.
Literally. Mind you, I thought we won. Trump is out of office. I thought we were okay.
Oh, it's never okay. We're just never okay, girl. So you've got like your birthday crown on your head. The candle is lit and you're ready to make your wish and everyone is staring at the TV.
Yeah. And it gets worse, let me tell you.
Did you see your uncle on the TV?
Yes, Chris, I did.
Shut the fuck up.
I wish I was fucking kidding you. And it's so easy to spot him because he was one of the few non-white people there. They do a zoom in. Chris. I need you to sit here. It's fucking nuts. They do a zoom in. My mom's like, I think that's your Uncle K. I start I'm like, not to make this about me. Like, our democracy may be crumbling, but like, let's make it about me for 5 seconds.
No, like democracy may be crumbling, but that doesn't mean my 15th birthday needs to. Get it together, guys.
I know. I'm like, Dad, you couldn't have waited 15 minutes?
Did you guys know that your Uncle K was like this?
Well, he was always like a weird guy, but we just thought, oh, that's Uncle K, he's weird.
You didn't think he was like a weird idiot. You just thought he was weird.
Yeah, we were just like, oh, he's an oddball. A single oddball at like 40-something.
What was he wearing at the insurrection? Like, was he in like the Viking horns?
Like a neon orange quarter zip and like jeans.
Totally. Okay. Whoa. That really sounds like it would ruin a 15th birthday party.
It ruined everything, especially because like DC and the surrounding areas had like curfew that day. So all my friends were like, Mom, come get me. So everyone had to leave, because we couldn't continue the party after that.
Oh my.
And my mom is like, what do we do? Do we report your uncle to the cops? What do you do when your uncle is at the insurrection?
Hi, 911. Yes, my uncle ruined my 15th birthday party. Okay, that's a family matter. No, because he was fucking scaling the Capitol building.
It was insane. Like, that's like, everyone has like a canon event that changed them. That changed me. I became a lot less self-absorbed.
I was going to say it's good that it went that direction because I feel like that could have either made you less self-absorbed or like that would have been your villain origin story. Like you would then be planning like the second one.
This year, actually.
Like the sequel.
Yeah, the instruction the sequel. My doing.
Have you guys talked to Uncle K since this?
No. Well, my mom, if I'm type A, she's type A plus. Like, I swear to God.
Got it.
She called, she reported him. She was like, we're done with you. We're not having this.
But please be sure to leave the gift at the door.
No, and that's when I got my money. I'm not kidding you. I got the gift.
Pure. Was it a good gift at least?
It was a Sephora gift card.
Okay. I mean, could be worse, but well, no, not really. I mean, he was at the fucking insurrection. I think that is the worst.
It is the worst, especially because my friends kept talking about it after, and I haven't had a birthday party since.
No, I don't think I would either, in your defense. However, the next one you have, yeah, actually, I don't know if birthday parties are for you. I'm afraid if you have another one, it'll happen again.
It is also slightly worse because I now go to school in D.C. So I'm just like, hey, I can't. For my 20th birthday this week, we're not going out. Like, I can't go out in D.C. on the insurrection date, on the 5th anniversary.
Oh my God, wait, your birthday is like January 6th proper.
Yeah, exact date and everything.
I'm so sorry for laughing.
No, you're
This
so
story is insane.
It's sick.
I was like asking if you saw your uncle on the TV like as like a hee hee ha ha, and then when the line went silent, that's when I clenched a little bit. I said, "Ooh."
It was my story in high school because everyone's like, "Oh, when's your birthday?" And I was like, January 6th, and they were like, "Ooh."
No, big ooh.
One time I told this guy, and he was like a weirdo. He was like, "Oh, haha, you were there, right, at the Capitol?"
You were
no,
like,
bitch, I was not.
"No, I wasn't, but my uncle was." You want to keep talking shit? Wow, Nora, this was maybe one of my favorite calls I've ever had. I'm sorry for your 15th birthday, but like, I don't like love January 6th lore. Like, it's not like, oh, I love that this happened, but like,
yeah,
to me, it's a totally fascinating event that like everybody has seemed to move on from, when quite literally it was domestic terrorism in literal broad daylight. So like to me, it's just so, it's not funny because obviously it's not, but like it's so funny that at that same time, like you don't think like, oh, the insurrection's happening and somewhere someone's 15th birthday party is being ruined. Like it to have this sort of angle on January 6th is so funny to me.
Everyone think about me this Tuesday. Thank you. Just keep me in your prayers.
Oh my God, that's literally when this episode goes up.
When everyone posts on Instagram 5 years ago the insurrection happened, think about Nora.
Oh God, Nora, I hope you have a wonderful birthday this year, and I really hope it's not overshadowed by more fucking morons cosplaying as fucking Helga the Viking.
Well, I think this made my birthday.
Oh my God. Well, this just made the episode, so thank you.
I'm so glad because you call me back. Like being on this podcast is like one of my 2026 goals, and I'm not kidding you. I put it on my bingo card.
Well, babe, you can check that one off the box 2 days in.
I know. Eating those 12 grapes did motherfucking work.
Wow, this is going to be your year. I feel it. Unless it's not, which in that case, don't listen to this.
If it's not, I'll do the form again and I'll tell you.
I love that. I look forward to hearing from you next January 6th.
God. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nora. I hope you have a good rest of your day and happy birthday.
You too. Thank you so much.
Bye. Yo, that... I know I shouldn't be laughing the way I am, but like that to me is genuinely funny, and I don't know why I feel like I need to defend myself. It is weird though, because like when the insurrection happened, I was driving across the country because it was COVID and I wanted to be home for Christmas. So that's when I've driven across the country, if you don't know, 5 times, like 5. When I lived in LA, I obviously wasn't going to get on an airplane. And so I put Booger and me in the car and we drove across the country, and I was driving through either Oklahoma or Texas on the day of the insurrection. And it was really a wild experience because I was driving, I guess, westbound on the highway, and on the eastbound side, so the other side of the highway, was just a parade of pickup trucks with tons and tons of flags hanging. I mean, like I was amazed the trucks could even drive. There were so many flags on them. People hanging off the back of the pickup truck with just like, "Make America Great," all this like Trump shit. And I had no idea what was going on at the time. I was thinking like, oh my God, no, I'm going to die doing what I hated. Driving in Oklahoma or Texas, wherever I was. Either one, I don't want to die there. And then I found out about the insurrection and I was like, oh my God, wow, I just missed a weird Southern rally by the skin of my teeth. Oh, Nora. I hope you have a good birthday this year. Now, guys, it's the time of the episode where we have our final call. Hey, Bryn, what wild story do you have for us?
So, my ex slept with his sister.
Oh, this is the incest one. Okay. Got it. How? Okay. Ooh, there's so many questions I want to ask. First off, is it his actual biological sister or is it like a sister-in-law?
They have the same mom, so half sister.
Oh.
So, I was with this guy for 7 years. The last 2 of them, we were engaged. And this is how I found out stuff happened. So
wait, hold on. You were fucking engaged to a man?
Yeah.
And you guys called off the engagement and he fucked his sister?
Yeah.
Wow. Mad Libs found out of business. Shut down. What state is this taking place in, just for my own personal research?
Washington State.
That was not on my radar. Wow. Okay. That's what people are doing in Washington. Interesting.
He is from Montana.
Oh, okay. Now that tracks a little more. Okay, so how did you find out about this? Like, yeah, take it away. I'm all ears.
Okay, so the last 6 months of us being together, I found out he cheated, not with the sister at this time. It was
With who? His cousin? Is that who he cheated on?
probably, no, it was some chick in the UK, like internet sexting and stuff.
Oh my God.
I know. So I found that, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm out. And then he was like threatening slewer slide. So
He was threatening what?
slewer slide.
What is slewer? Oh. Okay, got it. We're doing like the internet. Like, I was like, what is slewer slide?
Yeah. So
Got it. Okay, so he was threatening to, as we say on TikTok, unalive himself.
So I stayed with him, and then just randomly one day he started like admitting stuff.
Oh, honey, no.
My sister and I like did stuff as kids, and then we continued it into adulthood. And I was like,
Pump the motherfucking brakes, homeboy. Why are you telling me this?
I know. It was out of nowhere. Like, I didn't ask or anything. We're just like laying in bed together. And then he's like, yeah, so I did this. And then I was like, okay, so you need therapy.
Therapy, bitch. I mean, like, that might actually be a case for conversion therapy. I don't know, converting him to what, but something else. You were like, yeah, this engagement, I'm out. And then he was like, well, my sister, I was in.
Yes. And then he was saying that he wanted me to role play his sister. And then he said that he wanted me to like send nudes to my brother. And I was like, no. Like, I gotta go. And then he was like, you're kink shaming me. And I was like, no.
Good. Good. I mean,
Yeah.
Bring back shame. May 2026 be the year we bring back shame, that we bring back bullying. I don't care, okay? Bullying works. When it's constructive bullying, it works. Dua Lipa couldn't dance to save her fucking life.
I am for it.
Then she got bullied, and look at her now. Pop diva superstar.
Slay.
It works.
Yep. And there's a little bit more. Well, okay, there's a huge long story to this, but we don't have time for that. But I will give like more parts is that they might actually have a kid together. So, yeah.
When you say they might have a kid together, the they is the siblings?
Yes.
Wow, the sentences I've said during this phone call are ones I never thought I'd say out loud ever. So you guys were living together because he's threatening to kill himself.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are broken off your engagement, so you're staying with him to check on him. And he reveals this information to you?
Yes.
Honey, that's when I would have said Uno reverse, I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah. But yeah, the reason why I think they might have the kid together is because when So when I first met him, he like introduced me to his sister and his mom. His sister was like 8 months pregnant and the next day was going to prison because her and her husband had a three-way with a minor. I didn't know that at the time. I didn't know that's why she was going.
I'm going to need a fucking crane to lift my jaw off the floor. What?
Yeah.
So you met his mom and sister for the first time, and the sister was 8 months pregnant with potentially his child.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day she was going to prison for having a threesome with a minor?
Yep.
Honey, I think the signs were there to have run much sooner.
I didn't know that's why she was going. I don't know what I thought it was, but they gave me some different story.
Okay.
And I found that out later.
What? Did he tell you that also in his like little truth tirade?
No, I don't really remember, but
And that's okay. I honestly, we talked about January 6th on a previous call, and this to me feels like actual terrorism comparatively. What?
these people are out here. But yeah, the reason why I think it might be their kid is because she has like a few other kids. But this one, so she had the baby in jail. And then the baby
Has what, 3 legs, and that's how we think it might be his? Like,
I know, right? Like, I mean, the baby seems normal, but so she had the baby in jail. Baby went to live with her mom, which was also my ex's mom, and he was still in high school, so he's living with his mom. So he basically raised the kid, and he was always like really close with all his nieces and nephews, but that one specifically, to me, all the time, he would be like, I'm so obsessed with this kid. I wish it was our kid. He looks just like me, doesn't he? And I was just like, not knowing. And now I do. And I'm like, oh, okay.
oh, honey. Oh, honey. Have you talked to someone about this?
No, I need just to go to therapy myself so bad.
Wow. How recently was this?
This was probably like 5 years ago.
Oh, wow. That is honestly a little too recent for my liking. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Have you talked to him since?
No, because I'll tell you a little bit more stuff, but I won't go full story mode on this. We have like 1 month left to live together after, he told me that. And I was like, okay, we're fucking done. Like, we have 1 month left on the lease together.
You sleep on the floor of the bathroom. Don't look at me.
No, I had to sleep on the friggin' couch and he slept in our bed. But anyways, so yeah, we had 1 month left to live together. And I was like, let's just be cordial adults. Like, we don't have to talk to each other, but like, if we're going to see other people, just don't bring it back to our house.
If we're going to see other people, aka his literal family.
If you're going to go to your sister's.
Like, if you're going to fuck your sister, it has to be not here.
Uh-huh. So at the time, we had his best friend living with us in our spare room. And I got off work early, and it was in the summer, and it was like I was at the turn right before our house. Windows were down, and his friend was driving right past me, and he like yelled to me as I was passing him. He's like, "You're going to love what you see when you get home." And I was like, oh, great. He's going to have some Tinder bitch there. And I pull up, and the person's car that was parked in my spot, so I had to go park on the street and walk over, was his best friend's ex-girlfriend. So the one that was living with us, his best friend, his ex-girlfriend, who I already hated because she previously caused issues in our relationship. She was parked there, and I was like, okay, so he's doing this to get revenge on me, even though, like, I don't know what he's trying to get revenge on because he's the one that fucked his sister. But yeah, she was in there, and they got together. He ruined his friendship with his best friend. I screamed at her to get out, and then he got her pregnant, like, that day.
Oh.
There's so much to this.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. This man, like, I don't believe in the death penalty. This man needs to be put down.
Yeah. Like, do not spread your seed.
If I saw him in our shared apartment, fucking some bitch, I'd be like, hey, by the way, do you know he fucked his sister? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I did try to warn her, but she was like, so.
She's like, who do you think I'm role playing as? Goo goo gaga.
Oh my God. Yeah, literally.
Wow. I don't know if I'll be the same after this one. I'm not going to lie. I love that this podcast is essentially Reddit live. What the
I know.
fuck?
I know.
Wow. This call, thank you obviously for calling, but oh my God. Wow. Wow.
After him, I was like, okay, make sure he doesn't have a sister.
Well, yeah. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. So true, bestie. Wow. Holy shit. Bryn, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope you have a great life if I don't speak to you ever again, because you deserve it after the shit I've just heard.
Thank you. You should come back to Portland because I bought tickets to your show and I missed it, but please come back.
Oh my God, I'd love to. Thank you for buying tickets. I'm sorry you didn't make it, but hopefully I'll see you soon.
Of course. Have a good rest of your day.
You too. Bye. Yo! What? What? Okay, I mean, between going on like Two Hot Takes podcast and like this show, I've heard my fair share of like incestual stories. I truly, genuinely believe that one might have taken the cake. Like I said at the beginning of this episode, this was a chaotic episode. And I fear that the Chris vs. the People after show on Patreon is only going to get more chaotic. So if you want to tune into that, be sure to join the Patreon, patreon.com/Chris Clemens. The link is down below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Again, be sure to subscribe to Chris vs. the People wherever you get your podcasts. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to rate this 5 stars and give us like a nice little review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I fear that I'm going to need to take a break between this episode and the after show because wow, today's episode. Oh God. All right. If I don't see you on the after show, I'll see you next week. Bye guys.